Anger the observer and the path of transformation. Understand before you fix. Be mindful before you react. Have you ever experienced a moment like this, a normal day? You're happily chatting with someone you love. Then suddenly, a small insignificant comment makes you explode. Your heart races, your face flushes, you feel like a ticking time bomb about to blow. You might shout, or go completely silent. But inside a storm is raging. Later, when the anger fades, you ask yourself, why did I react so strongly? Was I really angry about that? This kind of moment is more common than you think. Anger is not just a sudden emotion. It's a deep signal from within. A message, a voice from wounds that haven't been healed yet. And if we're willing to listen, anger can become a teacher. It can help us understand ourselves more deeply. Let's start with the first layer, the body's natural defense. Have you ever felt like you could explode at the smallest thing? A disapproving glance, a sarcastic comment, an unexpected interruption. Your heart starts pounding. Your voice rises sharply. This is not weakness. It's instinct. It's your body's way of protecting you. Anger is part of the fight or flight response. When the brain senses danger, whether it's a wild animal or a hurtful word, it sends signals to release adrenaline. Your system prepares for immediate action. So anger is not the enemy. It's part of your survival toolkit. The real challenge is not whether anger shows up, but how you respond when it does. You have a choice to be controlled by it or to respond mindfully. Now we go deeper. Anger as a messenger from past wounds. Anger rarely comes from nowhere. It often masks something deeper. Maybe it's fear of being belittled. Maybe it comes from betrayal, or the pain of feeling unheard or unloved. Ask yourself gently, what am I truly angry about? Is it about what just happened, or is it something older, something I've carried for years? You can't fix anger unless you understand what it's trying to protect. Because behind every burst of anger, there's usually a part of you that's been hurt. Let's say someone interrupts you. You might feel angry, but maybe what really hurts is the memory of being overlooked when it mattered. Or maybe your child spills something and you snap. But it's not the water, it's the weight of exhaustion you've been carrying. You're not a bad-tempered person. You're someone whose deeper needs haven't been heard, and anger is the voice calling out for attention. And now the third layer, the observer within. This is where transformation begins, with awareness, with the part of you that watches without judgment. It's not the anger. It's not the victim of anger. It's the calm space inside you that sees clearly. When anger rises, don't rush to react. Pause. Breathe. Don't call it anger right away. Just feel it. Feel the heat in your chest, the tension in your face, the energy building inside you. Say to yourself, something is rising in me. I don't need to act yet. This isn't suppression. This is presence. Then ask questions instead of reacting. Where is this emotion coming from? What is it trying to protect? What memory just got triggered? Questions like these turn blind reaction into mindful awareness. And with that awareness, you create space. Space to choose. You don't have to respond right away. You can take a pause. You can say, I'm not ready to continue this conversation. I need a moment. That's not weakness. That's self-mastery. And after the moment has passed, reflect gently. Don't blame yourself for feeling anger. Instead, become a learner. Ask, what did I feel? What part of me was touched? What does this teach me about myself? Every moment of anger, if you stay with it long enough, can open a door to deeper healing. Anger doesn't need to be destroyed. It needs to be heard. Sit beside it. Look it in the eye. And ask, what are you really trying to say? Real change comes through understanding, not through force, not through shame, but through compassion and awareness. Here's a simple practice you can try next time anger shows up. When you feel the tension building, pause. Take a breath. and ask, what do I really need to understand right now? Later, write it down. Let the page hold your truth. Without judgment. You don't need to become someone who never feels anger, just someone who is no longer ruled by it. A gentle reminder before we close. If this message speaks to something inside you, maybe it's time to share it with someone else on this path. We are not here to fix ourselves to be accepted. We are here to understand ourselves in order to heal. Wishing you peace, awareness, and steady steps on your journey. To know yourself, to hear what's within, and to walk gently through every storm. Now go ahead and practice this before I get angry.